guys, I'm T.
And I'm R. I'm the old guy.
And I'm the young guy. Today we're going to be reacting to Starships, We Built This City.
This was a great Grammy Award winning hit by the band Starship, which came after the Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship era and all the crap that went on with the band members. But this particular cut from their album, We Built This City, and then of course they also had another hit with Sarah, came from the band Starship, which did feature Graceslick in this particular cut.
Now, I've never heard this song before, guys, but my dad assures me that this was a huge hit back in the day, so I look forward to hearing it.
The 1980s, what can you say? Let's go ahead and listen to it.
All right, sounds good.
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Say you don't know me, I recognize my face. Say you don't care who goes to that kind of place. Knee deep in the hoopla, sinking in your fight. Too many runaways, eating up the night.
So, right off the bat, we got the typical, the hairstyles of that time in that era. Do you care to elaborate?
Oh yeah, it's the 80s hairstyle. But one thing that's unique about this song, they are actually singing, when they're saying We Built This City, they are actually singing about the corporate crap and about the stuff that went on with the band. The members, there was a lot of inner fighting between the band members, and this has led to, they actually had a contract dispute of who could use the name Jefferson Starship or who could use the name Jefferson at all within the group's name, because there was some split up. So, and Graceslick, God bless her, and she's retired from music now. She went on to, she bounced from the Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane band back to Starship, because she did do the vocalists on this song, and then left and then went back to Jefferson Starship, reorganized, and actually came back as a band again and reinvented themselves with some of the original members. And it's so complex, but yeah.
That sounds very interesting. Back in those days, a lot of bands had those kind of disputes and a lot of falling outs, of course.
They did. It's unique to note that Graceslick kind of stuck with it through all. She had her own personal problems, and she's talked about it. She was an alcoholic, and that's what caused her to leave Jefferson Airplane in the first place in the late 90s, in the 70s. But anyway, let's get back into it.
Sounds good, man.
Someone always playing corporation games.
So, just on referencing back to what you were talking about, this female vocalist here, is she the one that you were mentioning?
That actually, I'll be honest with you. I think it's Graceslick there. The Starship today, the lead vocalist, if my memory serves me correctly, is Stephanie. I'm going to cheat my nose here. Stephanie Culvert. And the reason I mention that is I saw Starship in concert in Orlando when I lived there, And I think Stephanie was doing the lead vocalist in, and she sounds just like Grace Lick. To answer your question, yes, I believe in the video there that is Grace singing.
I really love this chorus. It's super catchy, even for somebody like me that's in a different generation. I love this song. Super.
Right, and she had her act together back then when she rejoined, when she came back with Starship. So, yeah.
Definitely a great request. I love this song.
They're always changing. Corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Marconi plays the mama. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
So when they're saying we built this city, are they talking about like maybe we built something, you know, based on a music genre that you can't break down?
Right, they're basically fighting the record executives. Because they stuck their nose into Jefferson Starship and then Jefferson Airplane's business, and then trying to tell them what kind of music they could do. But this was an era where music was changing for what was Jefferson Starship, then what became Starship, featuring I believe the name was Rourke, if I'm not Mickey Thompson. I'm sorry, Mickey Thompson. So they had so much trouble trying to go into what's called pop music. As we know, Jefferson Airplane in the 60s, White Rabbit and all that, which Grace Lick made famous, was more kind of a counterculture music. And then they got into the MTV genre and type of music, pop. And nobody, even though nobody really liked it, they were scoring huge hits with it. Like I said, they had this one, and then Sarah, which was a follow-up that also went really huge for them.
And I really liked the time when people were standing up for their beliefs in music, to where they're saying, we've made something that you can't take away from us.
Right.
They were saying, we made this genre, and you can criticize whatever we're doing, but you can't break it down.
Right, and Starship is still touring to this day. As I said, my notes here, the one that Stephanie Calvert is the one who's doing the lead vocals today, and there's only one original member left, and that's the guy that is Mickey, that's original member Starship.
And shout out to
That's
these
it.
artists. A shameless plug here, like our Peter Frampton video.
Yeah.
He's still doing something today that time can't take away from
Right.
what he feels.
And you echoed it just right, because a lot of the Jefferson Airplane band members, several of them have passed away. And of course, again, these guys are all in their 70s, and Grace is now retired. She's got 51% of the stock and the name Jefferson Airplane and the use of the name, and she's given them a lifetime licensing to use the Starship to the band that's touring now. So, but for a while there was Starship, and then Jefferson Airplane was touring. So it was actually two different bands with some of the same members going on tour, and people were confused, like who am I watching here, Starship or Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane, and it was very confusing. And this was as early as like the mid 2000s. There was a couple bands out there.
That's awesome, and anybody out there, you guys should definitely watch the original music video, because it's awesome, and we don't want to take anything away from that.
Yeah, we got a link to the original video here. So let's get back into it. I'm flapping my gums. You guys are missing a great song.
It's just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got the chokehold. We just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar?
So guys, I really love what they're doing here. Like the videography back in this time and this era is crazy. Like they're standing on a rooftop. I'm not sure if they're using a green screen or if they even had green screens back in that time, but it's definitely awesome.
Yeah, they actually used blue screens back then, but yeah, it's digitized. But again, we're talking now the MTV era, and this is why music videos were the hot thing, and this is why We Built This City just went huge for Starship. And like I said, this was kind of a shock value for a lot of old fans of the Jefferson Starship era, because they weren't used to this type of, what, for lack of a better word, pop music. I mean, they totally went 180 degrees and was doing this pop kind of music of MTV, and people were just, but they didn't care. They still loved that graceslick and some of the original band members were doing this, and they didn't mind the name Starship, and they didn't mind, you know, this kind of bubblegum pop music again, this was when MTV was super huge.
Well, let me elaborate here. If I was somebody back in like 1988 and there's somebody standing on a rooftop and you got like skyline for your backdrop and you're like clapping your hands and you got great, you know, music going, I would be going crazy too, especially back in the 1980s.
You're right. Yeah, we would.
I mean, obviously they're huge for a reason, and I really love this song, guys.
Yep.
Just check it out.
It's a good song. There you go. Starship, We Built This City. You notice that video? It just kind of looked like just a bunch of young people, like, yeah. I'm thinking like, well, I'm not going to mention the name of the group I used to belong to, but I kind of thought I was like watching them there for a minute. But still cool video, still is. I wasn't much of an 80s kind of a hair person, but.
And guys, thanks to you, our audience, you've been showing so much love to some of our most classic reacts, some songs that I didn't think were going to get as many views as they did.
And yeah, and we love all of you, and don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and our Twitter accounts. We do interact with you, and this guy here, he's going to tell you about a great contest we got going on.
Yeah, so we're still giving away our $50 gift card to one random subscriber who has liked, commented, and subscribed to our channel. We're going to be doing that at the end of the month. The first of next month, we're going to announce the winner. So I just told you what you need to do. So if you do it, I will give you a $50 gift card of your choice. So you have a really good chance of winning, because we're still a small channel, so you have big chances.
You guys, you can't do any better than that. $50 gift card. Come on now. And also, one other thing before we go, we do sell our products, our caps, t-shirts, and our coffee cups are available at our store. Look at the website below. Visit our store, and you can purchase some of our stuff. That's another great way of supporting us, so we can continue to grow.
And with that being said, guys, like I said, we love you guys. Our channel has been growing. We're getting 1-2 subscribers every other day, and we love you guys so much for any support you give us. So let us know if you have any reaction requests down in the comment section, and we will happily do it for you.
Yep, absolutely. And remember, check out Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Airplane, and Starship. All three of them, same band members, just going through some different phases in their professional careers. But it's all, thanks to graceslick and the band, so check it out. Till then, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Have a great day, guys.